I'll start with mine. You gave me Modern Baseball.
Yes.
What's the name of the album?
You're gonna
lose
miss
it all.
You're gonna miss it all.
You're gonna miss it all.
Yeah.
And surprise, motherfucker, because I actually started an entire band based on that album.
Oh, really?
Called Over Flowers, and it
Okay.
is an emo band, and it is fucking excellent. And you should go check it out. But relative to the album, I fucking love this album.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, it's so good. And my two favorites, so I'm a slut for the fucking hits.
Yeah.
Constantly. So Fine Great is my favorite song of that album.
That's
I
really good.
love that song. But Rock Bottom, I love that song.
Oh, really?
Are you here? Are you making out? Yeah, like, come on, dude. Like, but the thing is with Modern Baseball, because, like, I listened to that album a fuckload when we first started the group, because literally we were like, let's start a band like Modern Baseball.
Right.
And so I
Dude,
spam
this is all
listened to it.
news to me.
Yeah, and like, well, when I started a hardcore band, both with my pal Nick Greason, who has passed away, so R.I.P. to Nick. But we started a hardcore band, and he was like, yeah, we're going to start a band that's like these three bands. And then I spam listened to those three albums, and I learned how to be a hardcore bassist. That's literally how I did it. So like I've scratched the surface of, like, I don't know what fucking kind of emo is, because here's what pisses me off, okay? Is like people that are emo snobs.
Yeah.
Emo's not a complicated fucking genre.
No.
Okay? It's like, I'm sad. I'm so fucking sad.
Yeah.
You know? And it can be everything. Like, my new single is basically an emo song.
Yeah.
You know? So it's like all this like Midwestern fucking emo.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. You can call anything fucking emo. Dude, Bob Dylan can be emo. You can call Johnny Cash emo.
Yeah.
Robert Johnson is the first emo. Actually, no. Edgar Allan Poe is the first emo.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I love fucking emo music, and I love that fucking album.
Dude, you didn't even say your Graduation is the hit. What are you talking about?
Is it? I thought Fine Great was the hit.
Dude, Your Graduation, I'm pretty sure, is their most streamed song.
Oh,
and it's a
fuck.
fucking hit. That was when I was listening to that album for the first time.
Yeah.
That was like the first pop out song.
Holy
for
shit.
me. Dude, people love that
I always
song.
thought Fine Great was,
Dude,
and it's so
that
relatable
second verse
to me.
where the drummer sings is
Yeah.
fucking awesome.
Yeah, that
because
is
it's like a
true.
good song, and then it's just like,
It is a great song. Fine Great's also just very relatable to me, because I've had
Yeah.
so many girlfriends that are just like, I don't give
Dude,
a
so,
fuck
well,
about you.
this is
I
the
just want
thing.
to check
So,
my Instagram.
when I
I'm
started,
like,
I started
fuck
listening
you.
to the Front Bottoms first, and then I was like, well, who sounds like the Front Bottoms? And then they're like, Modern Baseball does, and I was like, all right. So I was like just like basically a full year out of high school, but I hadn't come to Fanshawe yet, and it was like, I feel like I would have been a different person if I found that stuff in high school.
Yeah.
Like I was like just enough out of high school.
I was just out
I was
too, yeah.
listening to it being like, I fucking relate to this, but it was like Caleb of 2 years ago that needed this stuff. But I was like, I still feel it. And then, but I was like, if I found this in grade 11, I would have been a wreck. I would
Yeah,
have just
for
been
real.
like-
I would have
would've
taken
been
up
like-
drugs
Yeah.
so much earlier.
Yeah. So I love that shit. Cause what I love about that kind of music is I feel like lyrically, like it's almost like you have just free realm to just. Do
Yeah,
like
it's so meta,
whatever.
right? Like
Yeah.
you can just literally just be like, you could call an entire song like your girlfriend's name, her address, and her SIN number,
yeah.
and that's a song. You know?
Dude, they do it. I can't remember what song it's on. In it might be Apartment on that album, but they also do it in Tears Over Beers on their first album.
Yeah.
Where they'll just do a thing where it's like I can't remember the exact lyric, but it's like something about how like the girl you sat beside me on the couch, and then like the bass player's like, dude, nice. And
Yeah,
then it, kicks back into
fuck
the
yeah.
song.
I
It's
love
so
that
cool.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so real.
Yeah. There's a part in like Tears Over Beers is like basically the whole song is about how this like they're at a party, and then like the girl that the singer's like in love with is like dates these like jock loser guys, and then like it sounds like throughout the song she's coming around to the singer, and then he like catches her talking to these jocks again, and then just like the whole band's just like, oh come on.
Yeah.
It's so good. I
Yeah,
love that
I
shit.
fuck with that shit. So
love
yeah,
that
I love that album.
So if you've never listened to Modern Baseball, and like that, they have 3 albums. I love them all, but that's like the album to go with. Like if you're gonna like pitch the band to somebody, be like, start with this one. And
Fuck
then.
yeah.